Hey guys, Sandy here, and I'm back with my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kit for the month of October. And just a reminder, I do get my kits at the end of the month, so when I say it's my October kit, I get it at the end of October so I can work with it through November. Just in case you're thinking, wow, Sandy is super behind on her kit, I'm actually not. Yay! Okay, so today I'm scrapbooking this photograph of this little pizza and pasta place that used to be around the corner from where we lived, and we loved this place, and this is not my photo. I do have the business card that I picked up when we had gone last year to visit. We love this place and we miss this pizza place. Something awful. So we went when we had visited last year, and I did not take a photo, but I have a story, so I want to get that written down in the album. Pulled this photo off the internet. Let's see what I can do. I decided to start by combining 2 sheets of pattern paper. I really liked these frames, but I did not want them to be like the full part of my pattern paper. So what I decided to do was just cut off a little section, and then I used this Glitter Girl cut apart sheet B-side for the other part of the paper. And I liked the branding strip there, so I used that as my divider from the frame section to the stripe section. And then I'm just using my cutting mat to mark off where 12 inches is, and I'm cutting it off. And hooray, I've got a whole strip of that cut apart sheet that I can use on another layout. And I just added some washi tape to the back just to give it a little bit more strength. And the 2 12 by 12 sheets aren't exactly lining up, so I just had to trim them off just ever so slightly. Okay, and now I'm figuring out where I want my photo and the business card to go. And I check it out, and the business card fits pretty good on one of these frames with part of it hanging off. So it's like framed on 3 sides. And I decide I can do that and then maybe frame my photo on 3 sides and connect them together. And it will kind of look like a cohesive piece. At least that's what my plan is. So hopefully it works out. Now, okay, what am I messing up? I'm messing around with it here. I think there was a person in the photo there, so I wanted to cover them up just a little bit. Now this is from the Summer Vibes collection, these frames, and I believe that's what it was called. And this photo might have been taken in the summertime because I pulled it off the internet, but we went in December, so there it is. I'm just trying to arrange it to figure out where exactly I want it to be, because I'm going to cut out the frames and bring them down the page just to break up this diagonal stripe and also to give me a little bit more of the element below, which is on top. Now, I gotta say, guys, for somebody who is not a huge fan of pizza, I sure have been scrapbooking about pizza an awful lot lately, like an awful lot. So, you know, I just hope my family knows how much I love them, because we do a lot of pizza and I scrapbook about it a lot because they love it so much. Alright, so I get my frames how I like them, and I just pulled like a mixture of the ones that were already cut up and some of the full pieces, and I'm just gluing them down so that this photo has like something to sit on. And I didn't want to just add like a little ledge of paper or washi tape or anything like that. I wanted to build up something here that the photo would be over top of. And I'm just figuring out where I want them to go and getting them lined up nicely. And then this is where I decide, I believe this is where I decide, yep, I needed to add a full mat around my photo, just to give it a little pop, because there is a lot of frames and a lot on this page. So this is one of the papers that I have sitting out on my desk right now that came from the Gossamer Blue Kits. And I'm like, yay, this is turning out pretty good. I'm liking the way this is looking, and I just decide to go for it. And yep, there was a little guy right there, and that's why I am covering him up. So I get that going on there. And I'm just trying to figure out what exactly looks the best with, you know, where all the frames are situated, and trying to get everything just so that it looks pretty good and that there's no like weird awkward pieces. There are no like awkward angles or anything. So I cut off the overlap of the frames, and I'm liking the way this is looking. I like how the frames are in the background and in the foreground, and to me that's exciting. So I grabbed this sticker sheet that came in my kit, and I'm just, you know, trying to figure out which ones go where. I also pulled out the puffy stickers, and I'm thinking that I'm going to decorate the frames. Maybe not all of them, but I want a majority of them embellished in some way. So this is a good times tag, and I cut off the tag part and just have it be the good times, like just like a word block. And I do pop this up on foam because I want to give the page a little bit of texture. Because right now all I'm working with is paper, and just to raise it up gives it that little extra oomph of dimension. And now I pull in my puffy stickers, and I went back and forth with how far I wanted it to be, so I get that on there and I'm happy with it. And I'm just going to add some puffy stickers and such little bits around to the frames, because I know that my journaling is going to go on some of these frames somewhere. I haven't figured out exactly where, but they will go somewhere. I try out that fun puffy sticker and it doesn't make it. And this camera sticker has been one that I have tried to use on a couple layouts now, and it finally makes it onto this layout and it actually stays. So that's super exciting. And I'm just like moving the pieces around, just not really committing to anything, just kind of like, does this look okay here, or how about here? And I'm just like having these moments. Now, these little square stickers that came from the Chamel Glitter Girl collection are kind of thin. So what I end up doing is backing them with just some paper. Now, I have Fabulous, which was on top of the 6x6 paper pad sheet that came in the kit, and I just cut it down so that you didn't see like the tear apart sheet. And that's out of frame right now. Sorry about that, guys, but it's not going to stay up there. I'm actually going to move it down. And here I just grab a scrap of paper and I'm putting the sticker down on it just so I can cut it out, because the sticker is thin and you can kind of see through it, and I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't want you to be able to see through it. So I'm just figuring out where I want it to go. And I like it down here on the bottom, and see, this is where I'm trying to figure out like where my journaling is going to go. Those were my imaginary writing lines that you just saw right there. And I'm just trying to like figure out where things are going. And this washi tape is washi tape that was used to hold my little envelopes together. So I pulled those out just to use it as well. And I end up moving the Fabulous down there with a little puffy heart sticker. So it was on top, over top of that camera up there that's kind of like hanging off. Now here is a sunshine puffy sticker, and smiley sunshines have their place, and it is not on this page. So I just cut it off, and the only thing I did with that little scrap piece of white paper was to see where it would come off, so I didn't have some of that smiley face still there. And I decided that I've already used part of it, let's go ahead and use the rest. So I just tucked that little sun guy right there, and so you don't see the smiley on it. And then I decide to just move the heart so it's not layered over the word fabulous anymore. It's just kind of up there as an embellishment. And while I was doing this and moving the fabulous, like I was thinking that that was going to be part of my title, like it was going to be fabulous whatever. But you'll see that it doesn't really end up being part of the title, although you could, if you looked at the finished page, you might think it was part of the title, but it's not. Okay, so here I've backed that sticker sheet again, and this one is going off the page. And I figured that that was completely appropriate because I have frames that are going off the page, so it made sense to me that some of the embellishment on the frames went off the page. And I just want like some more layers, not an extreme amount, but just some more layers so that these frames like really pop. All right, we get those adjusted, and I do my thing where I push on everything to stick it down really well, and then I decide to grab a glitter pen, and I think I grabbed by Spectrum Noir this time. And then what I do is I glitter over Good Times, and I glitter over all of the teal parts of the frame. So you can see it by the camera and in that corner by the photo. So all the teal ones have glitter on them. And that's where my journaling is going to be. But I figure I better get that title down. So this kit came with a little set of alphas, so I needed bigger alphas. So I went into my stash and pulled out these Jelly Bean Soup alphabet stickers, and the word I was thinking of before I did pizza, I guess I didn't have the correct letters for because I did end up with pizza, and this is one of those times where I do decide to dot my I. And I'm looking at this, and fabulous and pizza are a little bit too far apart to really read as a complete and cohesive title for me. So I grabbed the little tile letter stickers that came in the kit, and I just decide to add great to pizza. So the title is now Great Pizza. And like I said, I guess you could read this as Fabulous Great Pizza, but the title is just Great Pizza. Fabulous is more of an embellishment. And I debated on whether or not to outline pizza. You really can't see it that well here on camera, but in person, it's not a huge, like it's not hard to read it as pizza. And then I'm just going to sprinkle around some enamel dots, and I'm going to move that bow from up there. It's going to come down a little bit to where the business card is. And that will complete the layout after I add the journaling. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Go ahead, click subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you liked it. And if you want to talk, just leave me a comment. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.